Hi there and welcome to Discotoolz Label Accounting tutorials. This is the first tutorial that will show you what Discotoolz is. Discotoolz is a software. Discotoolz Accounting is a software that allows you to import statements from various retailers and distributors and easily convert them to a friendlier, user-friendly format. See charts, statistics and everything about your artist, your releases, your details, your tracks, everything that's included in a statement. As you can see, there are 6 main tabs here showing stats accordingly, as well as the 7th window up here that will allow you to set settings, set various parameters for your releases. This is quite important, the floatable window, the filter window, that will allow you to select a label you want to see stats for, some predefined terms or custom terms, or a specific statement. Another important bit is down here before you import the statement. That will download the latest information, the latest exchange rate information from the European Central Bank. What Discotoolz Accounting does is when you import a statement that has monies in other currencies than USD, United States dollar, it will convert it to United States dollar, so it's all consistent. How we do that is we just click here. You see that the latest update is April the 2nd. Now it will download all the currency exchange rates from the European Central Bank. And now we see that the last update is June the 19th. It's yesterday's, because today they haven't closed the rates yet. So we can go on now and import. Even if we import in other currencies than United States dollars, it will be automatically converted. That's the case usually, for example, with iTunes or Juno Download, that are not, the statements are not in United States dollars. Okay, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to show you actually, before importing, is the royalty share plans. The royalty share plans are define how the royalties get distributed to artist and label when we have an original track, and artist, remixer and label when we have a remix. So for example here, for an original track we get 50% of the revenue goes to the artist, 50% stays with the label. Then when we have a remix, the original artist sorry, gets nothing, the remixer gets 50% and the label gets 50% too. Here we get 50-50 for an original again, and then 25 remix, 25 artists, 25 remixer, and 50% original label. Sorry. I can add my own. For example, I can do this kind where you get 100% for the label, nothing for the artist, 100% for the label, nothing for the remixer or the original artist. This, for example, you can use when you have paid an advance for a track and you don't want to give any additional royalties to the artists. The green bit means that is the currently selected default royalty share plan for the import of the next statements, one or many. Okay, so if I just import statements now, it will assign this royalty share plan to the tracks in it. I can delete one, and this way I'll set default to be this one. So I can just go on. I can always change later for a specific track the royalty share plan. So I'll just go on and import a statement. This, for example, is an in-group statement. That's the total and that's the details. So we have 1,378 trucks sold and 410.9523 dollars revenue for the label. So let's go here, double click on it. Being it yellow means that it's not been processed yet, so you get 00 here. So I'll just click process statement. See how fast it goes. So we've got 1,378 sales, 410.95. You see that it's just like here. The extra decimal bits have been hidden, but they are calculated within Discotoolz. So I'll close this. And now we have this label down here. We also have the totals of this label here. There's only one label, and how much sales we've got so far. These bits are still blank. That's because I haven't selected the label to see statistics for. So I'll just click on HD Digital. And you see, even though I have selected just one statement, it's for 1 quarter, there were some sales in it from the previous, because what Discotoolz does is how they we distribute the sales is by using the date that's specified in the statement when that's available. So you see that most of it is here, but then we've got some stuff from previous quarters. The resolution in here is in quarters, so when we add more statements, it will all add up here. Also, you can see that we can visually understand how many sales we've had in each country and in what countries. Same as this. This is per retailer, so Bitport, then you get DJ Tunes, iTunes, Track It Down, Juno Digital. That helps a lot when finding out, you know, where your target audience is, what the most selling retailers are, very clearly and very easily. You can also see here Discotoolz found 20 releases in that statement, and its tracks, and its releases tracks, their sales, also per track. We'll see this stuff later in detail, the artists. Okay, what I can do is I don't have to import statements one by one. I can mix, for example, I can use these 3 in-group statements, then I can use these Bitport statements, and if you notice there is like 2 different labels in these statements. You can just click process and all the yellow ones will be processed. As you notice, it's quite fast. On my machine is an i5, it will calculate about 150 sales rows per second. It will import. Once imported, the calculations are lightning fast, they're really fast. So this is what happened after importing the statements, and as you can see, there is a second label down there. It's as simple as changing the label we want to see, or we can use, say, the last 2 quarters. Okay. Now we're calculating for all terms again. It's as easy as that. That's the debate. It can get a little bit more complicated, but you will see on the next tutorials. Thank you very much.